Austerity is biting deep in Portugal, with food banks and their customers multiplying. The government has made deep cuts in most areas of state spending and was supposed to produce a detailed plan for billions of euros in further cuts to lay before international officials overseeing Portugal's Eurozone bailout. That's the background for Friday's decision by the Constitutional Court to strike down 4 articles in the state budget for this year. Most significantly, the judges ruled that the suspension of holiday bonuses for public employees and retirees was unconstitutional. Prime Minister Pedro Passos Coelho, whose right of centre coalition earlier this week defeated a no-confidence motion in Parliament, did not immediately react to the decision. He's called an extraordinary cabinet meeting for Saturday afternoon. In last Wednesday's debate, the opposition called for the government's resignation. António José Seguro of the Socialist Party called for the bailout to be renegotiated. In fact, it's already been adjusted, with consumer spending plummeting more than projected and European economies weakening. The ceiling for this year's budget deficit was raised a percentage point to 5.5% of gross domestic product. But even that will be harder to achieve after Friday's court decision. Back at the food bank, this 69-year-old is one of many who say he doesn't have enough to live on.
My situation is very difficult. I am desperate and sometimes don't even sleep. I always have to ask my children for help.
If the government does move to impose more austerity on an already fragile economy and society, it will be at a time when its authority has been undermined further by the court's decision. Last month's mass demonstrations in Lisbon and other towns were just the latest expression of widespread public anger at the effects of the current policies. Alison Roberts, BBC News, Lisbon.